My name is Phil Tyler, and I am the founder of Against the Odds Ministries. The mission of Against the Odds Ministries is to spread hope to people that feel like they're hopeless. It is to provide resources. It is to ignite change. It is to uplift a group of people that have been beating themselves down for so long, where Against the Odds can come in and meet them right where they're at, accept them right where they are, find the resources that they need to support their pathway of recovery. I have struggled with addiction most of my life. I was a slave to substance use.
I started struggling with addiction about 13 years old with marijuana, and it gradually progressed to opiates, and then cocaine and methamphetamine, to the point where I was an IV drug user for approximately 5 years.
I used liquor, methamphetamines, cocaine, but it was mostly methamphetamine that I found. That was like my drug of choice, but got real hopeless with it and didn't feel like I wanted to live, so it wasn't really like a fun, pleasant thing for me.
Addiction was a dark, dark road. At first, it didn't start out like that. I found acceptance. I found acceptance when I first started using substances and getting into drugs and alcohol. And then it eventually led me down a path that was dark, in a lot of jail cells, in a lot of prison sentences, a lot of institutions, a lot of cop cars, a lot of blackouts, a lot of misery is what substance use disorder kind of did for me, at the end of my road.
Since coming into contact with Against the Odds Ministry, my life has become more stable because I feel like I have a family to rely on that cares about me even if I make a mistake or mess up.
What I like about ATO Ministries is they meet a person where they're at, and they reach out to you, they care about you, and they're just there for you. They make you feel like family, and they don't have no judgments. They meet you right where you're at.
Against the Odds is helping people in many, many ways. We meet people where they're at, no matter what type of recovery they're looking for or what they're recovering from. We're able to direct to resources in states all across the country. We're able to just meet people where they're at and connect them with services that they need, and build relationship. They say in addiction that the opposite of addiction is connection, and we're able to start that from the earliest stages, from just one digital message, and build a relationship from there that can and has transformed people's lives and moved them from a state of confusion into a state of stability.
Supporting ATO Ministries looks different in a multitude of ways. It isn't to just support our organization. You're literally supporting the single mom who didn't have enough money to buy groceries, and so we allow and give her that money for the groceries. You're supporting the gentleman that's still behind bars and allowing us to spread a little hope by visiting him in the system. You're supporting the person who is literally at their last end of desperation and giving us that allowance to give them hope through that. So when you support ATO, you're not just supporting the ministry, the business. You're supporting everybody else who touches and goes through this organization as well.
I love volunteering. So not only does it fulfill my purpose, but to have people come in, we did the recovery walk, and they just come in and they're like, what are you guys about? And they're just so like willing to understand what we're doing, and they love it because most people are coming in from addiction that are coming out of prisons, they're coming out of treatments, they're coming out of, sober living, and they don't know who to contact or what to do. And a lot of them are scared. Like, they don't want to call someone, so they just get on Against the Odds on Facebook and they just start interacting with people. It's really amazing.
I want to reiterate that Against the Odds Ministries is out here in the trenches. Our hand is out for people that are struggling, for people that feel hopeless. We're here to offer you hope. We're here to give you restoration, resources. We're here to accept you right where you're at. And my hand is always out to anyone that's in need.